Hello. Hello. Gosh, I can't open it. Not open it. Oh, it updated again. I have to adjust everything. TV fixed itself. Son of a barrel. TV fixed itself. Hi, Ventus. I want Ducky. Ducky, come back over into corner. Okay, no. Ducky. Right there. Ducky is back in fine location. I don't have any brims. I can't make any bowls. It makes me wanna cry. Unfortunately, I have no ability to do anything right now. It kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm broke. I got nothing, and all I know is bleh. You are welcome. I blessed you with the prophecy of Yaomia. And the prophecy of Yaomia came true. I can't bless myself, though. I can bless others. I cannot bless you. Well, I cannot bless myself. I don't care about that. Oh, yeah, that's right. The chronicled wishes of, you know, of lesbian. Probably go with her, if anything. But I'll probably be trying to pull for Red and Shogun. Again. Biggest Shogun. I have Red and Shogun, so... Actually, no. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Nope, I don't have any more. I wasted them. I don't have the time and ability anymore. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. Miko, Raiden, well, you know why. It's just, kisses. Where was I having to go? I have to go to Flusendre. It's a fluvel. If to get a 4-star, you can get a wish. Maybe. I don't know. I forgot how everything works today. But I am now dealing with, I think, the blood, the blood, what's her face? Yeah! A Scoffier.
Well, I got a sense that she's holding something back. But we chefs always express.
Also, I moved to the headphones for stream because, like, I'm trying to get, like, some of the double audio from the TV off of the microphone, so I have a bit higher quality production. Air quote.
Only picked up on it because she's the same way.
But I'll only be able to do it this way. We just gotta suck. Is that the Scuffier? Yeah, it is her story quest. I started it like Friday, I think, and then I just never. Is that the Friday or Saturday? No, it was Sunday. It was. I started it Sunday, and I just never got to, you know, continue with it. Gary was just like crying. He wanted me to finish it, but I never got a chance.
He and his good friends, for instance.
It's not bad so far.
Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original Hotel de Bourg, especially Modeste.
I'm kind of concerned because, like, there's this one woman who's taken over the restaurant for the Bourg from Escoffier, and then she's just a raging cunt.
Armed with the Codex, the Hotel de Bourg took its rightful place as the finest restaurant in the land, serving
I just heard something. Hang on.
centuries to come. Something like that?
What? No, of course.
What is happening downstairs?
Constantly evolving art
What is
form.
happening? That's the
How
best part
could
of my
any
headphones.
restaurant survive if they only served food that was popular last century?
Very weird. I am only one home right now. I should not expected the plot to. You're not gonna expect. What? Well, now I'm gonna be expecting a plot twist. Twisties, twisty. Ghost, possibly. It could be. It could be Casper the ghost. You never know. Casper usually likes coming out at this kind of night. It could be Casper. I don't really know. Unless my phone is cheapest.
With a couple of cheap tables.
How's Yaomiya been though?
Even then, it still took
How?
numerous relocations
Go for the baby.
and changes of management before we
It's coming
finally
for the
ended up
baby.
with
What
Vanessa
baby
and
though?
restaurant
Which
we have
baby?
today.
What's the baby? Why is the baby?
So the codex really
How's the
is
baby
all
doing?
that, then.
One. I have
I
a
might
lot
be
of
thinking
babies.
One of those mystical books.
Yes, well, that's fiction.
Babies when it comes to plushies,
It's
at least. I got like a
reality.
lot of them. Like
You can't
Gary,
beat
I
the
got
taste
Fat
of modern
Duck.
diners by
Also,
following
that
the
reminds me. Have
Genshin
I showed you Fat
in a
Duck?
steel book.
He's a fat duck.
Case
He's
in
a duck.
point.
He's kind of fat.
Even
He's
the gâteau
squishy.
de bourre they sell
He's
now
squishy,
is
squishy, squishy,
actually
squishy.
Escoffier's
He's squishy,
reimagination.
squishy, squishy.
Wait,
Squishy duck.
really? Why though?
He's
Didn't
squishy
recipe
duck. I don't.
make it into the codex?
The head Eevee. The head Eevee. Oh yeah, this guy.
But like I said, it's the dusty old
World's
book now.
biggest
And the
Eevee.
codes aren't as legible as they once
He's
were.
a big.
Not to mention
It
that
takes
there's
up the
no way
whole
to find
frame,
the
basically.
secret
I love
link
it.
Modest wrote
Look how
about.
big the mother.
So,
He is
what
bigger
am I
than
to
my
do?
face.
I consulted some
He's a
historical
big
records and
baby.
took what I could from the
Oh
codex.
Jesus, his tail's in my mouth.
But ultimately, the gâteau de
Eevee?
bourre today
Yeah, you
is
did
my
spell it
favorite
right.
recipe.
But dude, this
As to
guy's
why we gave it the same name
huge.
And kept the tradition of only selling 16 slices a day. Well,
He's
I've
huge.
got Manijem's business sense to thank for that.
Oh. Huh.
How?
Well,
Though,
that kinda takes all the mystique out of
though,
it.
really, how is Yaomiya doing? Like,
Hey,
are you
now,
already
it
building her
might
to be
not
the most powerful
original gâteau de bourre, but it's still the
pyro
most delicious cake in Fontaine
guy
today.
user?
And who knows? Maybe Escoffier's version is more suited to your palate.
I know you
Just
said
think,
you had like a lot of the
the
Genshin
original
plushies
truly
and whatnot.
was the perfect
Do you have a
cake you're
Molosine
imagining it
plush?
to
Because
be.
I've been wanting to get a
There's no
Molosine
way
plush
the
so
recipe would've been
badly.
lost to history, right? Not to mention
Oh yeah,
that
you
no hotel
pre-farmed her
never
too.
would've fallen
I kind of
into a
expected
slump.
that.
Anyway, before I left my role as
That's
head
why I
chef,
kind of like
I
was
copied all the recipes from the
yeah,
cookbook,
she
including
that's why I was
my
like,
own
yeah, it's
improved
gonna have
version,
to.
and
It's gonna be
turned it over
done.
to Savannah.
She's level 85.
So why is she
And you don't have a Molosine plushie, but they're the most adorable. I think hang on. Wasn't there like a website? I don't know if Genshin's selling one.
Well, it was clearly precious enough to give to Escoffier as a parting
Molosine
gift. Meanwhile, Savannah only got a copy.
Genshin
Maybe from her
plushie.
point of view,
I could have sworn.
it's like management doesn't truly see her as being worthy of the role.
You think so? The only thing is, it was her suggestion to gift me the original in the first place. Well, a joint decision by her and Vanisham. But still.
No, I can't see any. I could have sworn like Genshin Impact had some Molosine plushies because it makes perfect sense to have those.
Who knows?
What's going on?
Speculate
I'm
forever.
doing fine.
Better to just let our gâteau do the talking.
I'm doing okay today, surprisingly. I nearly died from heat today because it got to like 130 in the bay, or how is that? How much is that in Celsius? I forget, but it was like 120 to 130 degrees Fahrenheit in the shop today, so I was dying. But I'm good now. Let's see, is there Molosine plushies on Genshin's website? There's like, there's Gooba plush, there's, a Coca Goat plush. Ito's pet cow has a plushie. There is a Hilichurl plush. There's a Kaya plushie. Heck yeah. I want a Kaya plushie. There's Kitty Cat. There's Yaomiko as a fox. There's Toromaru. I want a little Toromaru. There's Haotao's ghost. I do not see a Molosine. You could have a little Fiorina though. I got this one artifact with a 30 crit damage on a substat, and another one with a 25. Dude,
And then getting her to explain herself. even if I have to beat it out of her with a
You're
spatula.
going. Your girl is going to be way too
However
strong.
much
Your
she's
girl is
changed
going
since
to
we worked
absolutely knock
together,
people out. You
I
know.
believe that
I'm
she's
kind of
still
terrified
where
about that,
she has
Yormi. You
heart.
know.
And if
And
she
shoot,
respects the
dude.
art,
Just
she'll
ask the question.
respect the
Ash, go
outcome of
ahead.
our contest.
I'll
Well,
always answer any
I'm
kind of question.
confident that you and
Surprisingly,
your
I will
will
answer any
get
question.
justice for Fremont.
For more?
Now, if I had to push it,
Well, that's easy.
well,
Croissant.
I have heard the Traveler is an accomplished
Croissant.
as well as a warrior. But be warned, I will hold you to exceptionally high standards. Think you're up to the task?
Well, I've heard that Lumion is an accomplished cook as well as a warrior. But be warned, I will hold you to exceptionally high. Who said I was an exceptional accomplished cook? I know how to make 3 things, and none of them are gourmet. Just saying. What so? What so? No, I do not, unfortunately.
Oh, count me in too. I've spent weeks perfecting my macarons after your scathing review. Even if it means competing against the Traveler, so be it. I'll show you.
I
what
have to
I'm
go
made
up
of.
against Big Sis.
Confident. I like it.
What?
Let's start with some elementary mise en place. Show me your knife skills.
What? Show Escoffier your knife skills. Use normal attacks to cut the fruit. It seems you will collect the slices and process them into some sublime substances. Are we about to play some Fruit Ninja? We're about to play some Fruit Ninjas. What the hell?
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's
Okay.
basically the same thing, right?
Boom!
Oh, Navia.
I don't know what that was,
In
but...
your case, is that
Oh, yeah.
mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices flying all over the...
Okay, it's not that bad.
Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruit.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straight. A kind of special food
What the
process
fudge
where
are we
the
doing? We're doing a lot of things now. We're playing the mini games of, you know, for Escoffier and they're kind of cooking stuff, and I really don't know how to cook.
Standard kitchen equipment.
I can't even cook normal things. I only know how to make sandwiches.
Let me give you a demonstration instead.
Show me how to do it. Gordon Ramsay in a pan.
Okay, so anyway, anyways, yeah, we have things to do here, and but Yamio, yeah, she is doing very powerful. Then yeah, you made her very strong, yes.
Some pretty high-tech food prep. Paimon's never used anything this weird before. Cool.
Boom.
Weird.
Oh, you basically pump. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I don't understand it.
These are the flavor compounds extracted from our
That's your
ingredients.
goal, Ventus, to be the number 1. Bet. Do it.
Even the
Shower
smell
you
like
everybody with your accomplishments of being so number 1, Yami, I mean,
this stuff in?
with your YouTube channel. Become number 1 and show it by gaining 1,000 more subscribers, so you're at 1,400. That is what I want to see.
Exact flavor we want. I'll demonstrate.
Next rerun, she's gonna be a C6 or 5. I wish I could have the confidence in that. I don't have the confidence.
Slowly.
What are we doing now?
Not a drop too much, and not a drop too little.
She's gonna make me do stuff. But yeah, become the best Yamiya main and then get 1,000 subscribers off of just being the main and then grow from there. That is what I suggest from you.
Perfect.
That is all I would want from you. Is you to be the best. I fucked that up.
That didn't count. I was.
that didn't count. Shoot. Boom. I did it by accident because I cannot count. You only had 25 days to prepare for it.
Voila. Now it's your
What do you mean? You only had 20. You had 25 days to gain 130 wishes. How?
Not terrible, considering that
How
you
much
got
money
your
did you
first time
spend?
blending super extracts. It
Just,
could have been worse.
I don't know if I could ever do that
Well,
much.
surprisingly good.
I'm probably now gonna be like
That goes without
waiting.
saying. Still,
Other than
credit
maybe
where
wanting
credit's
to get like a
due. You did well.
C1, you know,
Alright, now for the part
Raiden
I've been looking
Shogun.
forward to. I want each of you to
Yeah,
cook something from the Hotel du Bois' current
That's
menu.
not that
I'll
bad,
do
you know,
submission
70,
and give you a final
70 is
score.
not bad. I don't think it's that bad, you know. I'm not gonna say anything about anybody who spends money in a game. That's fine. That is fine.
like I don't think it. If you're playing a game, and this is a game like you play all the time. Hang on, what is this? And it's a game you play all the time, and it's a game you're sinking money into. For example, like this game, it's a 5-year-old game, and it's still going. There's at least maybe at least one or two more major years of content, at minimum. So spending any kind of money, I think, is fine. So like 120 buckaroonies, again, that's pretty fine. Unless you're spending like several $1,000s a year, I think that's a bit of a problem. But if you're spending like 120 bucks once in a while, you know, just to get like a character you want, I think that's fine.
Such a hassle.
How's it going? Have you
I think that's fine. I think in total,
Look
since
at
I've been
that.
back,
With the grace of a snow
I think
recluse,
I've
as I like
maybe
to say.
spent,
Now, let the
outside
great
of buying the
commence.
battle pass, I've spent, I think maybe 50 to 60 bucks since last June. So it's almost been a year since I've been back playing this game. So it's been like, in the last year, I've been maybe spent like 60 bucks outside of like, you know, battle pass.
Fair enough. Paimon doesn't cook all that often, so...
What do you mean? Wait, what?
What do you mean?
6 out of 100.
What do you mean?
About, I think, about 50, 60 outside of the
Say
battle
you're a
pass.
connoisseur, but it's quite clear from this despite that logic. I suppose you think listening to Lady Farina on repeat every day
To be
would
fair,
not
I am a
cigarette.
broke motherfucker. I work my ass off to pay bills,
Me next.
so I don't have the money to spend like that.
This batch
But
of macarons has
I also
2
don't put
tablespoons
I don't think I put
less
enough
sugar
effort
than
into
my
this. If
previous ones.
maybe if I myself get the supers, you know, if I get like
Well,
at
it's
least
nice to
part
know
of the
you actually
channel
measured it out.
stuff,
Because it
like
tastes like you just threw in
maybe if I
whatever
get
was
like the
left in the jar.
supers,
6
like the super chats, the membership stuff where I can actually make a couple bucks here and there and stuff like that via on my streams and whatnot. Maybe, I don't know. I have like I have to like do one of two things still before I can get like super chat actually activated. Oh, hang on, what is it? Because I've met the 500 subscriber requirement for super chat. Now I have to get 3,000 public watch hours in a year's time to be able to do that, or 3 million views on shorts. I'm going with the watch hours because I'm not gonna unless I have like a YouTube short that goes exploding or whatnot. It's not gonna happen, but I'm trying because like memberships and supers is probably like the main thing that would be the only thing that would actually really work for YouTube. I don't think, you know, ads makes any sense with it because I usually mostly stream, you know, but I'm getting there. I'm like I'm at about like 2,000 watch hours for the year. So if I continue that, and I get to 3,000, I can get supers and stuff like that. Yeah, fuck no.
Now to the final dish.
So, what?
This is our last 8 points.
Darn! That's barely higher than what we got.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one 8 points out of
I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention.
But still,
I'll be a number one supporter.
clearly the work of an
Well, you don't
accomplished
need to.
I
You
can
know,
tell
I'm trying to
you've put
support you
many
as
hours
well
of work
because
into
like
honing your
you
skills
do.
and
You at least make more content,
If
like
you
more
really take
edited
the grades
content
to snow
by
and
a
Genshin
lot, and
business,
I'm mostly just doing.
the
I'm
traveler's
just
journey
being an idiot
with all
on
its
YouTube
trials,
and streaming
tribulations, and setbacks. Not to mention the frustrations of having a picky eater
with my
for a
fish,
partner.
and then getting sexually harassment
Well,
consistently by another
fair and square.
person on YouTube, which is
guess
kind of
you'll be
crazy.
taking the traveler as one of your assistants
Sexually
then?
harassmented.
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining.
Chef Escoffier.
Chef Escoffier.
It's Hilaire. What brings you
He
here?
sounds like an adult
I
man.
heard the news about the cooking contest.
He sounds like an adult man.
I was.
Oh my god.
And you think you're up to the task, do you?
Oh no, I know I'm not there yet.
He sounds like an adult man,
I
man.
wanted to help.
Oh, it's his dad. Does he sound like his dad?
Firma. Last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Firmo.
Chef Escoffier, Navia, Traveler, thank you all so much
do you
for
mean,
everything
aw?
you're doing for me and my family. I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run
What do you
yourself
mean,
ragged.
Ventis?
If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
Yeah.
The fact is,
Okay, what are we doing here? I'm getting lots of talk to right now.
Oh, she's got an ice pack on the back of her head.
Maybe because she's got lots of headaches from yelling at people all the time. Probably that is what it is, you know. Okay, here we go. He's got a crystal knife. He's gonna pick it up. He looks very tired. I don't know if he can do it.
that's strange.
Why are my hands shaking?
His hands are shaking.
He's nervous.
What do you call this, Firma?
I can't seem to grip my knife.
Do it again! Again!
Oh yeah, it's Savannah. Savannah is a cunt. She's a cuntwiffle.
I
She's a cuntwiffle.
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
Ah, no, dude. Ventus, you're probably gonna blow up first. Like you're gaining ground like really
What's
quickly.
wrong?
Let me see if I can go
I don't
to your
understand.
channel. I think
was
you're like,
feeling
yeah,
so
you're at
much better,
416.
and then
But yeah, you make content like a lot of it, so it's like,
never be able to work in a
which is
kitchen again.
good.
Dad, talk to me.
Like a lot of
What
shorts,
happened?
which is like getting you like
I
at
think
minimum
the
like
real
100
issue here is
views,
not physical
you know, here and
exhaustion,
there. But you're like
psychological
maxing like
trauma.
1,000 views like
Monica,
every like
what
3
did
or
you do
4
here?
like videos, which is really good. And you're already at like 416 and at like 113 videos, which again is way better. Like I don't know, you're gonna do a lot better because like I said, you're actually making the technically you're making the content, and I'm just, you know, talking over gameplay with my face next to a fish, you know, a smelly stinky fish. Hi. I'm just kidding. You know, I'm just here with a fish.
Probably because you were. But anyway, Firma, I'm so sorry.
You
From
have nothing to apologize for, Monica.
From
During those long nights of
Well, come on.
She sounds like the worst.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems
The
like no
Fleuve
matter what
Cendre.
we make, she'll find some.
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it. In the trash now.
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it. In the trash. That's not even a... Okay, hang on. No. I'm gonna edit that one real quick. And I'm gonna go with it. What is this? It looks like a dog's anus. Put it in the trash now. That sounds a lot better than, you know... dog's anus. To be honest, that sounds a lot better. That sounds a lot more Gordon Ramsay-esque than this Guntwaffel.
then she orders us to redo the dish again.
Redo the dishes
We
again.
never
And
know what's
again.
going to make her happy.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
What do you mean by edit?
Either straighten yourself out or get out of my kitchen.
Either straighten yourself out and stop being hot,
Seems like just
or get
picking up a
out.
kitchen utensil gives me
Burger.
flashbacks of her yelling at me.
Daily dose of Jesus is the truth.
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another
The
mistake.
videos. Oh yeah, you make yeah. I see your edit videos, but I just don't understand what you mean by make me an edit. Specifically, I don't understand what that entails, Ventus. Cause I'm stupid.
This is why I'm gonna barely go anywhere, because I'm an idiot and with a goldfish. Who likes to
don't
make
know
out?
What's come over me? When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing
Oh, yeah.
heavier and heavier as the shift. Maybe Savannah was right.
Dad.
Like I make one, but it's not a review.
I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
But what if you
Sure,
can't find
if you
another
want to do
system
that, you
in
can.
time?
Like I said, I don't really know how it works, because like I'm not very good at editing videos, so I am just, you know, a bit ass at it. I can do a basic edit of a video, and then it's just like,
Even if I had to go it alone.
a Scuffier, what the hell am I talking about?
Oh, well,
And so will I.
yeah. And if we're
Actually, I thought maybe
What? Why didn't you say
Huh.
I was going to.
You do this for a...
so? All right, fine by me. But aren't you still working for?
I know, but it's. I'm done with.
I
sucking
got a
up.
great
It's
idea.
time to try and turn things around.
It's a great idea. It's perfectly on topic.
To see the error of her ways, then I'm sure she'll forgive me. For
Just
this.
do one of Gary. Just do a video of Magikarp. Or Amber. Is I like Amber. Amber's adorable. She's awesome. So whichever one you think would be fun.
Then prepare for some of the
Like, I
funnest
got
days of
Gary.
your life.
Gary's like the social butterfly of my stream, so there's that.
That's not a bad idea.
Like, he's really the one that's doing the job. Like, he's the one that's gonna actually blow up, to be very fair. Gary is the guy. I'll mix them up. To be fair, now that I think about it, they're about the same, because everyone thinks she's useless, and everyone thinks Magikarp is useless, and everyone thinks Amber is useless as well. Amber.
That was a dream come true.
Oh my god, Amber.
This good.
The two most useless characters. That's great. That is brilliant. Amber Carp. Ferriman. Fast here. And now we are taking a nap. Right, so where do I have to go? Check on the Scaffier. Oh, there's a Scaffier. Let's go greet the Scaffier. She's going to be fine.
Amber Carp, just to sound like an Amber Carp does.
Why, Savannah? Oh, nothing. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something I hadn't noticed before. That might explain why Savannah's so desperate to get her hands on it. But I can't find anything. It's just the copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Surely that's infinitely more useful than this old thing.
Oh, that's, yeah, it's probably
Maybe.
Head Chef Pride, and that's
Still,
probably all
it's
it
just
was, you know.
hard for me to imagine that the Savannah I knew would go to all this effort just to make a point.
An Amber Carp theme song. Just, no, we... Just get an artist to make Amber, like, a Magikarp dressed as Amber or something like that. Just Amber with like a Magikarp face. That would be it right there. That's just all you need. Just like have like Amber with like a Magikarp on her shoulders, you know, or you know Amber with like the color scheme of a Magikarp, and instead of Baron Bunny, it's Baron Magikarp. I don't know. be so messed up. Because, like I said, it's kind of funny because, like, Magikarp's technically the most useless Pokemon, other than, like, maybe Feebas and another one. I forgot. There is another one that's really, really bad. It's completely useless as well. And then Amber. Amber is considered the most useless hero in the game. I love Amber, but
She was a little shocked.
everybody says she's useless, but I love her still.
Head chef.
She's my adorable character.
For 1 second that she caused.
What is going on in Skiff here?
Yes. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bourg and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks. And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions, people started gossiping about Savelli. Everything came to in. One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy, even as the latter was hoping to make amends. Unlikely, still.
Well, that's kind of
beyond
mad.
the point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we
Shen
can do
Yan
is try to make sure the present
NGO
doesn't quite go as bad.
EIEIO.
And that's why I have to
Let
win
me
this
see.
contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut.
I can find out how to do it. Oh, Kenji. Okay. Oh, snap. Not bad on some of the art. Like, I'm looking at their community posts and some of the artwork that they've made is actually really good. Really good. Some very anime-esque style art. Which is nice. It looks like they do a lot of hand-drawn, also then like MS Paint style, and then other kind of like drawing technique as well. Because like they have like a couple on paper, and then they have like a couple that look like they did it with like the art pen on like the art tablet for like a computer, and then like that one right there, the one of maybe show some really good stuff,
Well,
and they're basically at 1,000.
don't let me down tomorrow then. You better bring your A game.
Yeah, and they definitely have some videos where it's mostly about art as well. And it looks like they also do some like the edits too when it comes to the YouTube shorts. So that's pretty sick. Just subscribe because they're going to get to 1,000. I can only help get to like 914 right now. Oh, that is a Beamness. Hello, Beamness. Oh my goodness. My friend in Christ sent me a picture of, you know, when was I supposed to go to? 12. I'm supposed to go to 12. Okay, 12. 12 o'clock noon. Oh, yes.
I like that sound.
It's very, very pleasant.
To the Hotel de Bourg.
Toot sweet.
To the hotel de board. Toot sweet.
It's not bad. It wasn't a very, very bad one. She actually did a pretty good job on that. Surprisingly. Which is pretty good. Oh, that's right. I also have to go to talk to Catherine several times because I have several things I have to do for her, and then I can go to the Hotel de Bord.
Ad Astra.
So I gotta like claim my commissions, and then I gotta like do my collect my peoples because it gives me a lot of stuff, which I do need that. And then I think I have to do like what was it, like a couple more things for the daily thing, so I can get money. Okay, Ventus. Later. Have a good night and have a good day tomorrow, and you know, hope Vita. You bitch! Get the fuck out of here, Vita. I do not like you, kid. Go away, you evil terror incarnate bastard. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I gotta go and 20 dishes, forge 20 items, go there and furnish Hope to see you again soon, you know? It's always nice when I get to see like you and Justin and some of the others that usually don't always come by, you know? Like sometimes it's just nice to like see everybody when they like get a free chance once in a while. It's always nice, you know? Like I don't get to see everybody all the time, but then when y'all come by and whatnot, it's always a bit more special and a bit more magical feeling. Oh, what's up, dude?
What's up?
We have put in much.
Get that, which gives me all of that, which gives me all that. And then I go to the thing that I can get at Realm Depot, which is what I need. A bunch of those. Let's create furnishings. Is there anything new that I can make today? Oh, there is. Let's go here. Make sure I get these now, because I do need them right now. Oi! Oh, my trust rank went up.
Fuck yeah! Awesome.
I was not expecting that, you know. I was not expecting my trust rank to just go poof. It took me 340 for Kenichi and Yamiko lost my... Oh, no! It took... Oh, dude. It took you all that time? I'm so sorry, dude. I have not had a chance. I have not had a chance yet to try and go get any more character. Realm currency. I still have a couple more furnishings to do.
We have put in.
But I still haven't got Yaomiko or Kenichi. I think I've also set up for Yaomiko and not Kenichi. No, I think I've set up for Yaomiko and I'm wanting to get Kenichi, I think maybe, or no, I was wanting to get another Raiden Shogun. Yeah, I wanted to get another Raiden Shogun because I want to get like C1 Raiden, but I don't have the ability to pull her right now.
If you ever have any questions.
And plus, I might want to try to wait so I can get Skirk. I think Skirk was supposed to be coming, what? Next update? I think, the next one, I think was supposed to be like Skirk or something. I can't remember. Place out some cannons out. I've seen some of the way he plays, which is kind of nice. I just want to make my Raiden Shogun better, though. I could, you know, try to go Kenichi. Because I don't have Kenichi, and Kenichi would be a decent playstyle, and I would actually want to build Kenichi because Kenichi actually, from what I've played, is pretty dang good. Instantly knocked my Mandu wide
Tea
over.
parties are a must for the well-mannered.
So fuck it.
If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
All I'm doing right now is like building up my pity. Which is not that much. 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm at pity 24. Because I don't have the ability to do anything else.
Because I suck.
And actually, let me go to the leeway, because I know where everything is in leeway. But no, I'm at like pity 24 right now. Yeah. But if I slowly work, I might be able to get Skirk whenever they bring out Skirk. Whenever that is. I have no idea. I forgot already. Actually, I do need all that, which is going to give me that as well. And then I got to make 20 foods.
I can do my dailies.
I have
I have way too much.
much of that. I don't need to make any more. Yeah, no. No. What is... Do I have enough for hot cross buns? I do have a potato cake. I had to cook manually. Son of a bitch. I should be able to auto cook 4 more of those. Alright, I'm good. Like I said, I'm waiting. I'm gonna try to get her. Now, I'll get some rest, my dude. Hopefully I see you next time. Potentially, possibly, maybe.
Bye.
As I continue on with some mess of bowl. Oh, I can auto cook this one. Let's get some potato cake. I already had some good potato cake. Was that enough, or do I have to do it again? That is good. 1 more, and then I have to do foraging, which I might have already had one already done. Alright, then the foraging, I have to go over to here. Like I said, I know where everything is in leeway, so whenever it comes to this kind of stuff, I'm just coming here. It's so much easier just to come to a place you know and just get everything done. It might be quicker to just, you know, teleport to a specific... Yeah, had that whole area set up. Sweet. Oh, that's nice. I can only forge so much of that as well. I love when there's like a cap limit on everything you can do with this game sometimes. It's just like, can we not have, you know, caps? I'm not gonna be able to freaking tell how to use that one, am I? Shoot. Claim. But I could get that right now. I would have to exit out, and then I'd have to get on the PlayStation to grab those real quick, which would be quit for the moment. I might be able to do this. I can just don't have headphones. If I do this, that goes there, this goes up. Here, and then down here, and then it goes right in there. I might be able to go like this, pull this way, go like this, put it in this monitor right here. I'm making some sick ass moves right now behind the scenes. Go like this. Oh! Oh no, I dropped my controller. I'm going to get absolutely cancelled again. What do you mean again? I'm fucking... Because apparently you can get apparently you can get banned for dropping a controller, which is absolutely insane if you think about it. While I speak very, very monotonously, because I can right now. Why? Because I am me. But yeah, if you drop a controller on stream, regardless of how it is and what it is, you might get banned for, little people abuse. Apparently, that's apparently a thing, which is absolutely insane if you think about it for just a minute. The sound of you dropping a controller can be misconstrued for something that it completely is not. It is insane. It's nonsensical. It is insane, and I make joke about it because I keep dropping my controller because I have butterfingers once in a while, but unfortunately, it can happen, and you can get in serious trouble. Why is she just now getting on frickin' her console? She's been home for like fricking what is happening on that? I'm just exiting out on PlayStation because PlayStation is a silly bean console of silly beanness. Okay, there's that. Turn it off. Throw you that way. Turn back on. Blah. I was just getting my stuff. Because, like, my main account originated on PlayStation, so I kind of sometimes when I do the Battle Pass stuff, I have to go back and I have to unlock it there, which then lets me come up here and then, not that one actually. Then come up here and then do a single pull. Which, like I said, I'm not gonna get anything for because, like, obviously, I'm just trying to make freaking single pulls and whatnot.
Which is just gonna give me more stuff to be able to buy.
It's also gonna beg the question: is there anything I can actually grab? Do I have any more? Oh, I do, but it does not do any. Ah, son of a beach. Son of a beach. Alright, I need like 200,000. How much do I have the ability to get? I think I'm in the wrong. No, I'm in the right location. Alright, so okay, hang on. 17 times 3. I am stupid with math, so leave me alone. 17 times 3 equals 51. 51 times 5,000. That's 250,000. That would jump her up, probably. 250,000. But then I would be out of this stuff right here. Like, it's a perfect amount, too. But it would make Looming actually level 88. Which, yeah, she needs about that much? Yeah, she probably need about that much. But then I would be out of everything else, which would kind of suck.
You know what? It's just a fucking game.
We'll do it anyways. It's gonna make it easier anyways. Unless I, like, no. I do need to do it. It's gonna be 51 of those, and I come back, I can level up Looming, and then she can be a little bit closer to the goal that we are looking for.
Why you keep flopping off the thing?
Which I can get more of that stuff as well at some point if I get more pulls. But like I said, I just need to get my characters up to level 90. That would be where I need it to be. if I can get more characters to level 90, I can be able to do the Ascension quest. And the Ascension quest will be able to give me better options and stuff. And I can get past certain things, because I know, like, right now, I'm still AR 50. And if I level up more, I'll be able to do more things.
But I have to do a daily bird thing over here, so I gotta go over there and do that daily bird thing. Gotta go do it.
Now, what is she saying to me now? Please don't tell me it's another beamness. No good, it's not beamness. Because I was... Oh, now it's got people... Oh my god.
Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest.
Wait, seriously? Escoffier in a cooking contest? Now that I've got to see.
I don't get it. Why would anyone in their right mind challenge her to a cooking contest?
I'm kind of nervous because I was told there was a twist.
A twist.
A twisty twist! So I don't really know what kind of thing would be going on. Like, I'm kind of concerned because twisting and twists are bad.
Mesdames et messieurs.
Mesdames et
Welcome,
messieurs.
one and all, to the Hôtel de Bord and to this most exciting of cooking contests.
Savannah, I brought the original copy of the codex you asked for.
Monica?
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates, only to be revealed after the judges have sampled them and reached a final verdict. This is to ensure that no
Okay,
one
so that's gonna
will
be
know which
wild.
dish is made by which contestant.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me. Getting a seat on the judging panel is a pretty sweet deal.
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest.
Let the Hotel de Bord cooking contest commence. My phone is being stupid. My phone is very stupid. I don't like how my phone does certain things once in a while. Like, so I gotta do Gâteau de Bord Layer 1. Complete the objective by using the minimum amount of flavorings to achieve. Make some Gâteau de Bord using Escoffier's patented precision cooking. You can start flavoring process at the seasoning table after obtaining flavorings from the cutting board and press. Both flavoring types must be added in sufficient amounts to ensure richness of flavor. Add enough of both before aiming to balance the flavors out. This dish is wrap.
Monica, Traveler, even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Alphonse, Gaspard, get to work! Do not disappoint me.
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors.
What? I don't have any fucking flavor. I'm kind of confused. Oh, because I did it wrong. That's probably why. Yeah, I was wondering what I did. I did it wrong. See, that's... Oh, shit. That was side boob. That was some side boob. That was some side boobage.
Come on, Escoffier! Come on, Traveler!
I can do it.
I have it. The ability to do things. Gâteau de bord layer 2. Make the next layer of cake. Okay. There's 4.
The balance of flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low.
Alphonse! What are you playing at? Not how I taught you to do it! Stop horsing around and do it again!
Yes, chef.
Oh, tension.
Okay, so add 2. Add 2. So that's kind of what I'm supposed to do, I guess. Oh,
What do you think?
I think it's a cake. I don't know what to think other than that it's cake. It's going to be good cake. Probably a decent cake. Make the last layer of the cake. Gâteau de bord. Layer 3. Make the cake. Let's do this.
Escoffier is already on the.
Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so to do that. 2. Let's go 2. 3. Go over here.
I think this flavor profile is still a little bit off.
I think I have enough. 5. There we go. Took me no time at all. It was perfectly fine.
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
So I'm gonna be very, very confused.
I present to you Gâteau de bord.
Okay, so then she just freaking does her top end, you know, masterful design, and we just, you know, jism all over the cake. Apparently, that's apparently what it was. Did nothing else on the for like a round 4 to actually put anything on the cake.
That was perfect! We were like a flock of snowing geese, completely in sync, working gracefully and elegantly.
Total time 3
together.
minutes 40 seconds. Total flavorings added 10. I tried to minimize as much as I could because it said you had to use 2 for each. I probably could have had it down for 8.
Contestants, please
Actually, no, that's
take your
about right.
dishes to the back.
We both made the same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who earned my recommendation for good reason. She wouldn't screw up something as elementary as the cake's appearance.
The issue is 2 chefs usually wouldn't be able to make the exact same looking cake. I don't think they might be able to make a near perfect looking cake to each other, but not even the same chef could make the same looking cake. Usually. The amounts of perfection required to do that, even for like the most skilled chef in the world, they still miss off on minute details that you can sometimes observe. I'm not saying that it's never been done, you can't do it, and like most people would be able to tell exactly which cake is whose, but like it's kind of silly to pretend like you just watched these 2 make these cakes. I'm pretty sure if you were paying attention, you'd probably be able to tell whose was whose.
This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and...
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10.
And I'm only saying that because it's not like machine manufactured. If it was like a machine manufactured cake, then I could definitely see it being identical.
Huh? Really?
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I have haven't had a single bite and already this.
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be.
How exciting!
Watch, it's gonna be Savannah. Savannah's gonna win somehow.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place.
It appears the decision is unanimous.
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no way is
No.
she sloppy.
No. Yeah, Savannah's gonna win. And why? Monica was a plant.
I can now declare
Monica's a
the
plant.
creator of the first gâteau has won this cooking contest.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Savannah. And then Monica's the one
Is
that
to
screwed
turn
us
the plate
over.
and reveal the chef's.
It's
It was Savannah. Savannah.
No, that's
Monica was the plant.
Hey, Savannah! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't you?
What?
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the judge's table without me ever laying a finger on them. And everyone here can attest to that.
You didn't have to lay a finger on it for there to be cheating involved. Just because you yourself didn't touch the plates doesn't mean somebody who wasn't working for you / somebody who was in the back room who was, taking the cakes, to the back couldn't, swap plates or whatever. I'm not saying that did happen, but I'm saying that was Monica over there. She's looking down. She's looking very suspicious. It was Monica. Monica was a plant. And she over-sugared it.
It was Vanishem's staff who labeled them in the kitchen. If you're looking to accuse, isn't it more likely that Escoffier's lost her edge?
Nope.
Oh,
You judges, we demand a
No, don't demand the rematch.
That's enough. What, as head chef, or rather as team lead, I take responsibility for the dip, Savannah. I didn't think you'd stoop this low just to beat me in a bake-off. What happened to your chef's pride?
Oh, she's about to go off, isn't she?
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you want the codex to bore that,
Scoffier.
but you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma and compensate him for everything you put him through.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms. The contest is over, and
Look, Savannah, you may have fooled everyone else, but can you really fool yourself? What I'm offering is to accept defeat without looking to expose what you've done. But only on the condition that
She
you
knows it
stop
was...
putting so much pressure on your staff.
fine. I'll treat this as your final handover of duties from... So, will that be all, ex-head chef? Or is there any other unfinished business you'd like to leave in my hand?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But I don't know if you're even open to input.
I know what I'm doing. I don't need your advice.
Why? Because you're such a cunt?
All right, fine. I'm glad to hear it.
God, she's a cunt.
Escoffier.
There's one thing being like a tough, hard-nosed chef who wants perfection, and then there's being an absolute cunt. And that right there is being a sore winner. That's a full-on cuntish move to basically...
Finally.
Escoffier. How could you let her get away with this?
Is that a freaking dirt bike? Jesus Christ. They might be open back headphones, but I'm still listening to stuff on it, and I can still... some things aren't heard, perfectly clear.
It was just besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to compensate Firma.
She's not.
Mission accomplished for the Spina.
She's not gonna do it. She's gonna be a cunt the entire way.
Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the codex would solve everything, I'd have just done that.
No. No! This doesn't make any sense!
Huh?
That's it? No secrets. No nothing? I don't believe it. This can't be happening.
What? Did she just... She wins, she gets the book, she looks at the book, she faints, because she's a bitch.
Savannah?
So I guess now she's a ghost and a bitch. Just dies.
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a lot of pent-up stress.
Pent up stress and exhaustion.
Oh, I knew it.
Pent up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person she puts.
Yes, there are
Right.
nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, it's every night. She'll
Right.
hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes, and only realize how long she's been.
Why?
Our best guess is she doesn't want to be seen as.
And there it is.
Even so, that's no. Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking contest.
Paimon, shut the fuck up. We don't know if technically she was cheating. I'm pretty sure she cheated, but we don't know if she cheated, Paimon.
About that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were focused on our own work the whole time, like she asked.
Leone and Algalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes. I've already spoken to them both. They're at a loss to explain it too.
Not to worry. Come on, join me downstairs. I'll interrogate the guilty ghetto myself.
The guilty gato. Go and interrogate the Are we gonna be yelling at a cake now? Can it please literally just be yelling at a cake? Go and interrogate the cake. Okay, let's go yell at a cake. I'm excited. Are we literally gonna watch a Scuffier yell at a goddamn cake? If she's yelling at a cake, please yell at a cake. Please yell at the cake.
Well, how is it?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than this.
Yep.
Is
Yep.
it really
Yep.
that bad? I made sure to taste test it before it was served.
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates. The offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base. Which means someone tampered with it while it was being made.
Monica.
Or in other words, we have a
Monica. I call it from like a mile away.
I was forced into it. It was Chef
Call it-
Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would.
Calm down, Monica. I've already
I kind of like
accepted defeat.
mile away,
If I
a
wanted to
mile
do
away. I
something,
kind of
I'd
figured it
rise
out.
up
Like,
when
you
it
know,
was
it's just
for
like,
us.
yeah, Savannah's probably gonna win, and then it's gonna be like Monica, because Monica's the weird one. She's the one that got yelled at, and typically in the story, it's the one that gets, you know, thrown out by the opposing team, and then gets brought on by the good guys, and the one that gets brought on is the one that's gonna be the traitor because, oh, I was told to do it, I was forced to. They were gonna like tickle my nipple or something, but I didn't do it, and I didn't want that. You know, and that's just what it does. It's just like boom.
Whatever's going on with you? Just spill the.
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that one time.
Okay.
Food safety. Wait, you mean the Lumeline incident? So you procured the contaminated ingredients?
Okay.
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let. But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it as.
Wait. I didn't know it would end up with a skull. Oh, there was the Lumeline incident. No idea what that is. But apparently it's so bad that Scuffier went to jail?
This is crazy.
Hiccups.
So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging Escoffier's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you didn't?
I know.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I'm so sorry. I was so scared. The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out that I put her in jail, it made me freak. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? Oh. Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own reason. So you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything like that. Any more than you need to add butter when you're pan-searing foie gras.
Foie gras. Foie gras.
You mean
Get out.
You forgive me?
I'm kneecapping my microphone right now. It's not actually kneecapping the microphone itself. I'm talking about the pop filter. I'm actually kneecapping the pop filter with my kneecap. And that is not good. I don't know how bad that sound is.
Well, I'm not saying you don't have to take responsibility for
But what I'm saying is, you're an idiot
You
sandwich.
can tell Vanisham to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find out exactly where those contaminated ingredients came from. Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original?
I have my suspicions.
Ugh. What happened to me?
You got sucker punched by a big bit.
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially our signature items.
Le gâteau.
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my but the difference was so small. I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most.
Still, as head chef, it's easy. So many times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late into the night.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear
She wants to prove that she can fill a scoff, but after countless and at some point
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
That Escoffier had a secret ingredient. Or she thought the codex from Escoffier was fake.
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier purposely. Also, she
No.
could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine, the only one privy to all the secrets of the trade.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally.
Yeah,
got
then
the
she gets the codex and
only
then
to
finds out,
discover that
yeah,
the
it's
secret
nothing.
Recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all.
It's
Seeing
just a
how totally
cake.
wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up everything at once.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real recipe all along, how come it tasted different?
I'm not gonna say love, because realistically most of these chefs don't usually put love into their food, you know? Not really. Not love in the sense of like the romantic form of like love needs to be in it, like in the romantic comedies and the romantic cooking movies and TV shows or whatever. Oh, it needs to have love in it. No, it's very subtle things, like using slightly fresher ingredients, or like adding like a pinch of an ingredient that's not technically in the book or whatever. Just a light little thing, or like a little bit more here and a little bit more there, you know.
You'd think so, but genius.
What do you put into it that actually makes it better?
New head chef, you say? What's her name? I don't think I've heard of her before.
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
Okay, that's why she was a bitch.
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Your hands on the codex no matter what it takes. So basically, she was a bitch because everybody was questioning her.
Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Hey, did you hear me? Once.
So you let the Lumeline into the kitchen?
All this time, I've been blaming other people.
So what specifically was she adding? What was it?
Was it actually the Lumeline? Was it like whatever the Lumeline is? She was just adding a touch of Lumeline in there, and that's what was making it so
I
good.
sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. Savannah's awake now, but I don't think she's ready to speak to anyone. Let's give her the day to...
Yeah, to give her a day. She is not ready to speak to
that
anybody
case,
today.
I'll go and update for Ma and his family. So, we'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll come back tomorrow, because like there's
That
nothing
was a
else we can
long
do.
day. Oh, nice! Macarons?
Macaron.
Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
Ay, ay, ay.
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose?
I don't know a goddamn thing. Don't know a goddamn thing about whatever that is.
Every year they migrate long distances in search of a
Oh, it's
single home. There's
those.
always one goose at the front whose job is to lead
I
the
thought they
flock.
were just swan. Okay, they have a specific name.
Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about
But instead of a
leadership
swan, they're a
and genius.
goose.
But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, the lead goose is always changing. Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, it's something that everyone takes turns at. But we humans completely miss that fact when we project our own ideas about social hierarchies onto them.
Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, wait. But what the supposed poets don't know is during migration, the lead goose is always changing. It's not just geese that do that. When it comes to herds or, you know, flying creatures and whatnot, they usually do that. Not all species, you know, get led by a single leader. Most of the time, they are being led via group, if you know what I mean. They're usually going to have one person on lead for a little bit. When they get tired, they go back and get some more rest and have another one go up and lead. Most birds fly that way when they're migrating. They like go in that V-style formation, which does help them rest up near the back of the pack, and it just lets them fly less or have to use less energy to fly. That lead bird is the one that's doing the majority of the work. We've tested it with airplanes and found that flying V formation, the lead plane does use up more fuel compared to the second, third, fourth, and fifth planes in the V formation line. And we've seen it, and we've also tested it with other kind of like wind tunnels and other experimentations where that flying V formation that birds like to fly in does help the birds in the back actually expend less energy. And usually when they're migrating, most bird species will have one in the lead, and then that lead will fall into the back and have another one take over, so then that one can get some rest, and then a well-rested bird can take up the lead. It's not just something that geese do, or in this game, this one geese species does. Gooses. But yeah, humans don't really do it too much, because we're, weird.
I guess what I'm saying is, I don't buy into this notion that there's some sort of gulf between normal and genius.
There kinda is.
Cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, same recipe, and same environment, I see no reason why two different people shouldn't be able to create the exact same dish.
God damn it. If I was in a kitchen with Gordon Ramsay and we were both tasked to fucking boil an egg, I would do it wrong no matter how many chances I get compared to him. You can't just say that. Cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, same recipe, same environment, I see no reason two different people can get two completely different things. Jesus Christ. No, it's not how that works. Maybe two people on equal footing, on equal levels of ability, that's going to be, they're going to make the exact same dish, pretty much. If that's what the whole point is, they'll make the same exact dish. But like me versus my little sister, who's actually a really decent cook, try doing like a loaded baked chicken. You know, like a loaded baked chicken breast, like with like a broccoli casserole kind of a thing or whatever, and like in the chicken. I would fuck that up completely, even if we had the same ingredients, same instructions. I would not be able to do it. I would not. It's the same thing like saying, well, actually, no, I'm not gonna. No, I can, because technically it's still a food item. It's like telling a person at a bar to make a specialized cocktail drink, and then asking the guy on the other side of the bar in the seat waiting for the cocktail to, you know what, how about you make one as well, the exact same one, I'll drink yours, you drink mine. It's not gonna fucking work, because you give the recipe to the normal person, he's not going to be able to do the exact same way that the professional will do it. Even if there's like a little bit more experience, like for example, when it comes to me playing video games, if I did a race and I'm playing like a racing game and I know the track and I tell the person use the same car, the same setup, and follow the same exact line, just follow the racing line in the race. Do you think we're gonna be the exact same? No, it's not gonna be the exact same. I know it's a very, very straw man-y kind of a bullshit argument on that one, but it's kind of the point. Doesn't matter if everyone has the same ingredients, same recipe, same environment, same everything. If there's not the same skill and the same knowledge of how to do it, you're not gonna get the same exact dish. Never gonna do that. Like, I can make a nice pan-fried sandwich. I really know how to make a pan-fried sandwich, like nice turkey, nice cheese, bread, the right amount of butter and season, in the butter and on the bread to make a very, very delicious sandwich in a pan. My little sister would not know how to do that, and if I gave her the same ingredients, sort of the same thing, she wouldn't be able to do that shit. No. Skill is still necessary for this stuff. It really is. I know I went on a rant, and it kind of probably caused everybody to leave, but, like, it's the truth.
Of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others, and some people are just born bolder or more conscientious. But these are all variables that can be accounted for with time and practice.
If you had time and practice, you might get closer. And to be very fair, when it comes to that, sensitive palates, born bolder and more conscientious, does not matter either. It's more on the factor of skill and technique and actually knowledge of the craft itself. God dang it. But it can be accounted for with time and practice, yeah. That's the point. You can't just have, say, Lumine battling a Scoffier on the same dish, same recipe, same everything. You're not going to get the same freaking dish, and one's going to be absolutely 100% better. Why? Because Scoffier is actually very talented, has known how to do this, has done this thing for years, and Lumine's done not a single bit of it. It's kind of dumb. And I get how the variables that can be accounted for with time and play in practice, that's basically what anyone would need, but I can't guarantee that even with time and practice that a normal person would be able to catch up to like Gordon Ramsay. Not everyone's made out to be a chef.
I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I believed that perfection can only come from the hands of a genius. The only reason I hold people to high standards is because, well, I believe they're capable of greatness.
Yeah, I don't believe she's right. I don't believe she's right in that. In the sense that everybody is capable of greatness in anything if they work hard enough for it. Unfortunately, just because you work hard does not mean you will be able to be the best at something or even actually be good at it. Some people just aren't good at things. Like for me, for example, I sucked at playing baseball. Didn't matter how hard I tried. But as soon as I went out and started playing football, I was brilliant at that. I was perfectly fine playing football. I didn't even have to frickin' try. I just got on the on the pitch and I was good. I was fine. I played good. Baseball, I fucked everything up on that. I couldn't throw, I could not hit, I could not run with it, could not get on base, could not get home, could not do shit. I could barely fucking tie my own shoes. Sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you work. I worked fucking hard. Not everything can be great. And like I said, I also when I got on the football pitch, I was great. Doesn't mean I was good enough to be a goddamn professional. Let alone a goddamn professional cook. Like I said, I have one specialty dish I can make. Doesn't mean I'm qualified to be called a professional chef. Doesn't matter how hard I try.
Okay, I've made up my mind. And come tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her life.
Call her an idiot sandwich, because she is. Like, I also understand that some people might not agree with this sentiment that I said either. Like, it's just the truth, though, that not everything is capable of being solved with hard work and enthusiasm. It's just not, it's not possible. A lot can be done and achieved, but I personally don't believe that hard work, time, practice, and hard work and effort can make anybody a professional at something. Because to be fair, could I be an NFL football player? I am not built for it. So no. Could I be a world-class chef if I spent, you know, the last 20 years of my life, you know, trying to cook? No, I'm not fucking good at that, and I have like freaking hand trimmers like my dad. So I have like shaky hands and shit like that. I don't have the attention for detail, and I don't have the skill to do that. Doesn't matter how hard I'll train, I'm not gonna be able to do that. What about painting? Maybe if I tried hard enough, I could be decent. But I'm not gonna be able to fucking paint the Mona Lisa. God, yeah. I want to love that, but that just, it's not how I think. It's just not. It really isn't. I'm sorry if that's upsetting. It's not how I think it works. I do think that some people are born to be able to do something, even if they realize it or not. And that some skills, some people just really are geniuses, and that time and practice makes them worthwhile. I went past the time and date, son of a bitch. I just think, that's just how I think about it. I wish it wasn't like that. I wish that you didn't have to be a genetic freak in that sense to be able to do some of these things, but you know, it's just sometimes how the world works. I'm probably gonna stop going on about that now. I think it's about time that I stop freaking spending like what 10 15 minutes just going off on what you said.
You're so early. Our meeting with Vanisham is check on her? Oh no, this got
What?
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee in me. Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all?
What the fuck is happening?
Alright. Thanks. I appreciate it.
What the fuck?
Well, there's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry.
Wait, what is it? Go to Cafe Lutece. Okay, just fucking go grab coffee. Where is coffee? I need to know what coffee is. Coffee. That's not. Oh, where is coffee? There is coffee. Coffee is over this way. Okay. Oh, baby. Give me one coffee, please.
Hello, what can I get for you? Sure thing. We're here to go.
To go, please.
Oh, I see. First cup of the season. Yeah, I get it. Young people these days do love their little surprises.
What? What? Arrow, what are you on about? Oh, coffee bean. Submit a dish containing coffee beans. I have more, so it don't matter. Alright, so what is a dish? Man! Oh, there is the cooking. There's the cooking box. Oh, I need some sugar. Flour. Oh, that's flour. Oh, I need flour. Oh, yeah, I can make it here. Duh. I need a lot of flour, actually, so I might as well. Use those guys. I want some more fish. Because fuck the fish. Do have some cream. I don't have any sugar though. Could use some sugar. Because sugar cubes are always usable as well, so I need some sugar. What else do I have? The need for... I don't need anything. Mysterious meat product. Okay, and there's some jam, which I could get some jam in a little bit. Let's wait a minute. How much coffee do I need? I don't think I have anything over here that is in need of coffee. The coffee cake needs 3. Because I'm pretty sure. Le lettre of folklores. I don't know how to speak French. Damn it. There's a pair of candy shells. Oh no, I remember that. Yes, I need it with sugar though. Alright, so I have one of those. I gotta wait. Just gotta wait. How you doing, man? Are you being an adorable bean? Oh, I'm sorry, man. It's okay.
No more free coffee for me.
Sorry. Do I have enough yet? I just want it to be done now. I guess if anything, I can look up the stats of the match that's going on right now. Oh, Messi did get a goal. Okay. Take a look at the goal. While I'm waiting for this stuff to be done up here.
Fights off the challenge. Still Busquets lays this ball off. This is Messi. Goes centrally. Fires. Goal! Lionel Messi just like that. Inter Miami on the board. It's 1-0.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay, like I said, I'm trying to wait for some of this stuff to frickin' get done so that I have the cake. Should have enough to do one of the cake. Now I have one cake. I can come back at some point. Submit a dish containing coffee beans. Now we go back up. Jump in here. Jump in here. I have coffee and, you know, it. Can I give her both the coffee and the coffee cake? Because I think that's going to be good. It's going to be really good for her. Instead of just the one or the other, she'll have both, and both are going to be good. It gives her something else to eat as well.
Coffee.
I have 2. I think that's gonna be better. I think that's gonna be better.
Strong, bitter coffee beans, transformed through expert brewing and balanced perfect. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Palmer.
I wish I could have given her both, but you know.
Hear it, but make sure to catch up on your. Wait, blood investigation.
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here. It's so stupidly small. I can't. Yes.
Escoffier, have you seen Savannah?
She undid herself.
Huh? No.
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned, only to find an empty. I left Alphonse and the others to keep watch at her. If she's not here,
Boss, Escoffier.
Alphonse? You're supposed to.
We were, but then, just after you left, we found this stuff.
Oh, looks like.
Wait a second. Of course, from the Codex. They're all places that Modeste explored on his adventures. Yeah, but I don't understand.
Okay, I am confused now myself. What is she doing? Why are we doing it?
Shows all the missing details.
All the missing details?
The Codex de Bord? Then this place marked in red out at sea. Could that be?
Seriously? So now she set her sights on finding the original recipe and beating Escoffier that way?
Ugh, idiot. Does she have a death wish?
Hold on. There's more.
A letter received several months ago. It was you let the Lumaline through, didn't you? I know you were responsible for... Blah, blah, if I could speak. If I could read. I know you were responsible for purchasing the problematic ingredient that day. What would your good friend think? I wonder. If she learned that she suffered it on account of your negligence, what would the people in the hotel think? So I imagine you'd like to keep this a secret from Escoffier. Wouldn't you, head chef Savannah? Retrieve the real codex by any means necessary. That's where the real treasure can be found. And you give it away like a fool? Well then, you're going to get it back, whether in a bet or by force. It doesn't matter. Oh, I know. Don't you have that cooking showdown of yours? And if you don't think you can win, why you simply need to have your opponent lose. Imagine the assistant of yours might come in handy in that regard. What are you dwindling for? She was the one who concealed the secret recipe in the first place. What else do you think you would never been able to recreate her work? Why else do you think you... I can't read! Why else do you think you've never been able to recreate her work? She's afraid that you'll outshine her. What do you imagine everyone else says about you? Both within and beyond the hotel walls. Ordinary, they call you. Untalented, a hack, a failure who will never surpass Escoffier. And you know whose fault that is? That's right, it's hers. She's no saint, never has been, so why hesitate? Ruin her career, smear her name.
You let the Lumaline. It sounds like a threat letter.
Retrieve the codex so the
By
cooking
any means
contest
necessary.
and the cheating.
Someone else pulling the strings. So that's the freaking secret. That's the secret. God dang it.
This is all such a mess. Paimon needs a second to process this. First, we thought that Savannah forced Monica to cheat in the cooking contest. But now, it turns out that
Somebody else's. It's a long way around. It turns into a circle. Thieves
You're
beneath
finally
the sea.
here, of course. I should have put two and two together as soon as I read your threat letter. The food safety incident. The demand for a cooking contest. The instruction to even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your...
It was Monica!
Wasn't it? Monica?
Okay, I did not see that one coming. I didn't see it being Monica the entire fucking time. Okay. God dang it. Oh no, wasn't it? Wasn't it her? Didn't she tell me that there was gonna be like a twisty twist that I wasn't gonna expect? Hang on, let me go back. Was it? Was it Ventus? Oh, who was it? I'm pretty sure. Where is it? I'm pretty sure she said it. Oh, she said it earlier. I'm pretty sure. Where is it? You have to go back and tell her, like, yeah, you were right. I didn't see it freaking coming. I really did not see it being Monica this entire time. Monica? Why? Is Monica like the great granddaughter of the Savali guy or whatever? Is that what this was?
we should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this
I forgot.
The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
I forgot she can't actually swim. I can't believe it was actually Monica. That just makes my mind go kablooey, you know. I didn't fucking see Monica being, I want that right there. I want this right here. Oh, there's 4 more down in the bottom. Oh, 2 more over that way. This is it. I want these. I need these. So very, very important. Oh, there's 5. Okay. I need these. I know I'm supposed to be going after Monica and Savannah, but like... Oh, 2 more! 4! I'm slightly distracted now. I'll be going back right now. Oh, that's another one! Cause I hate having to go through and searching for these things, so it's just like, might as well, while I'm here anyways, just pick them up. I'm like right in the area. I'm right in that spot. Might as well just grab like 5 of them. And grab the tortugas. Grab the tidalgis. Tidalgalidigarius. I do not have icy. I do not have an icy guy. But I can switch her out for Kaya. Which would be fine for the moment. And then Kaya's gonna be fine. They have water and ice, and then they have Lumin. Like, technically, I've been running like a Bloom team, which is fine. Oh, can I sit?
Oh, but I wanna sit.
And it's just an on-the-water observatory. Is it an underwater observatory? It's kind of pretty. I like it. It's beautiful. I wish things like this existed more often, you know, like an actual underwater observatory where you can actually be able to go underwater and see things. Underwater restaurant. Okay, there we go.
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place.
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? Oh, they ran off.
Guess they're not used to seeing humans in here.
That could be easier said than done. Something's...
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus.
We have to feed the... See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You know?
There's no time for that.
Okay, so we got to do things. You collect Roman time. Okay, so I don't even do it myself. But we're gonna like just make the meal.
Off to the freezer.
Oh, where is the cooking? Okay, so I need... Shoot. Okay, let's go 3 and then 2. Because I know how to count. Surprisingly. Kind of. You wouldn't think I would know how to count, you know, sometimes with how dumb I can be. But I know how to count.
Blubber beasts are not.
Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question.
Yes, we can't afford...
Okay, so what are we supposed to do now? Okay. Oh. It goes the one that way. So it went over that way. What do you mean it's too crowded?
Wow, it's really singing.
Okay, so I have to wait. I have to wait. Oh, so I have to come back here and do it again. Okay. Actually, so I get to go like this.
The
No.
tracks.
I shouldn't need to do too much, because... Alright, let's go back. I don't have enough. I thought I counted right, but I was wrong. Just need that too. Just need the two. Just go with that. I should be good. Be nice if I could finish this one tonight, specifically. But who knows? I guess I gotta go this way, because I'm pretty sure it's that one over that way. And then... There we go. There we go. It should go that way. Should feed the blubber beast. And the blubber beast should be very happy. Blubber beast happily scarfs down the food. Might be your wait, what did it just say? Okay. Okay.
Hey, it's open.
Unless they were waiting on us to... All the way over that way is the treasure chest. Love it. Love it. Just completely in a location that was far away and did not like that. And it gave me 5 prims. It's not bad. Wish it gave me more prims, but, you know, and maybe not, you know, apprentice papers. That would be fine if I could get, you know, maybe a single heroes, but would have been better than, like, 5 apprentice papers. I think it's like 5 apprentice papers, which was not even going to give me anything. It's like 100 XP. Which is, to be fair, not really that useful in this game.
Hey, give me your water.
Why am I going to get water?
Here. I said your water, the one you just drank out of? Sure.
Confused.
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off. Not only have
Okay,
I found
Monica.
the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog. Hey, go
Her
straight ahead
inflection
for me.
also
If you need to do
changed.
any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the Did you not hear me? Go.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened
That was
to
kinda
expose
kinky,
me
but,
for
you know,
the
that's pretty
Lumileaf
bad.
Incident. I swear, if I'd known what you were planning.
Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it. You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumileaf incident.
And I thought this entire time Savannah was the bitch. But no, secretly, the bitch was really Monica.
So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain. That she deliberately hid her secret recipes from you. First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor.
Wait. Monica, you're...
He offered Modestus friendship only to murder him out of vanity. He promised to explore the world with him. only to
Wait.
destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. So you see, you're no better than Savelli. If you can't beat him, betray him, right?
I am no Savelli, nor will I ever.
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself? Of
So
your
she's
jealous behavior?
related to Modeste?
Any remorse when she left?
You're right.
What? I'm so okay.
I somehow doubt that. What? Ever since I learned the truth, I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You.
So what is with the twists?
And
but you drank it too.
it's what we both deserve. This is the price we.
She poisoned them both. They both were poisoned. Fuck.
You.
No heckin' way.
What's so funny?
Oh, you're too much. I thought I'd play along for a bit just to amuse
Wait a
myself.
minute.
I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean, fresh water.
No.
Revenge is a dish best served
God dang it.
cold, you know?
I was okay. So there's a lot of twists.
You're a lousy chef, and you make a lousy
Apparently
villain,
a lousy villain. Yeah.
too. Waste of space.
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now, I failed.
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got a good laugh out of me. You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me.
Oh, she got a knife. She got a knife.
Stop right there. Let her go, Monica.
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a...
You can't!
Stay back if you want her alive!
Now we need a bow. We need a bow user right
And the
now.
Traveler. I can't take you both on in combat, but if you so much as flinch, I can end Savannah's life in a heartbeat.
Do it then. I dare ya.
Monica, what are you hoping to achieve by this?
It's not gonna really matter if she commits the murder or not. To be fair, she's gonna go to jail anyways. She's gonna go to the prison under the sea regardless, because she was responsible for like several different things, and now a kidnapping, and freaking stealing shit, and she's evil, bitch. Monica's evil. She's gonna go to jail regardless, and now she adds murder. It's just life in prison, or if not execution. You never know.
A recipe. You chefs are all blinded by your myop. Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his gâteau de bois. And it's right here.
And what does that even matter? What MacGuffinary bullshit is in this place that makes you want to do all this stuff? What does your grandfather make?
You're here because of a gâteau de bois obsession?
I couldn't care less about the cake itself. No, the real treasure is the secret ingredient.
The MacGuffin. Oh, what?
He and Savelli were fools.
Okay.
A priceless treasure of Remoria in the palms of their hands. And they thought, ooh, this would go great in our cake mix.
Ooh, this would go great in a cake mix. Yeah, maybe.
A powerful stimulant that also sharpens the senses. That's no cooking ingredient. It's a groundbreaking drug.
Oh, it's drugs. That's what she cares about. She cares about goddamn drugs. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Now that's why she's willing to kill people over. Okay, it's just drugs. She wants drugs. She wants the new kind of drug. Okay.
Developed for their war machine.
For what? It's fucking not just.
Or the Fatui.
What big-brained move is? That's right, I've done my research. It was a drug that Remoria developed for their war machine. It's not just a drug, bitches. It's also a fuel. What the fuck is she talking about? It's a drug and a fuel. It fuels their machine and it gets people high. It's the best of both worlds. I can make so much money off of this. I can sell it to power your car and get you fucking high. Oh my god, brilliant plan. This is exactly what you need to do. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarders or the Fatui. Yeah, you can make a killing by killing her and then also, dying yourself because it's kind of a stupid fucking plan. It's kind of dumb. It makes... What kind of special ingredient is both a fucking drug and... You know what? I'm not even going to question that. I'm not even going to question that because they're probably... We technically have that. Technically already have that. I have it over there. I have a bottle of it over there. Freaking pure grain alcohol. You know that can get you fucked. That's technically a drug over that way that can run your car right now. Gee. I technically have a drug and a fuel. And I'm... Oh my God. At least my drug is drinkable and this thing's something that you go... Or... On, you know, I'm just fucking saying. You're completely delusional. Completely delusional.
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure. You'll see what a fool you've been.
Did she? What kind of contingency plans did she set up?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
Seems like she escaped in the commotion.
Uh-oh. Savannah's going to...
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward. She's only taken her hostage.
Jesus.
True. Even if she finds the treasure, she'll need Savannah alive if she wants to get out of here.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route.
Another route? Or another route? Actually, there's probably several ways to get into that area. Including probably going swimming.
The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere.
I kind of already figured that, Scuff, yeah. I just did not want to go swimming yet. I wanted to look around to see if there might be like a treasure chest somewhere that I could pick up real quick because...
I like treasure. I like motor and money as well. I need more of it.
If I don't have any more, you know, it's just not a problem. But then again, I could just climb through that hole up that way. Realistically, that is a perfect freaking way to get through there. There's probably a way through there, and it just won't let me do it because obviously they want you to go look around and go swimming for a little bit, but I know I could get through that hole. No, if there's a hole, there's a goal. And if there's a goal and a hole, there's a way to get past it. Oh, there was that one. Okay, is there anything else in this area that I can mess with real quickly as well? Or do I have to just go like this and just... throw it down and just boom everything out of my way. Probably just boom everything out of my way. Here, fish. Well, that freaking wiped all of them off the floor. You fishing bastard. Oh, that's, I should get enough, maybe. If I'm lucky, I'll have enough to, advance Lumine up to, like, maybe level... Oh, who is this guy? Oh, this guy's badass. He's missing his arm. He was in the midst of battle or something, and he was frozen in time. Oh, I did not want to shoot that. Any more treasure chests? I don't think so, so let's keep going up. Okay, this is...
Golems! How are they still mobile?
They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Knife Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping.
Ow!
Oh, so sorry. Freeze.
Feeling lucky? This one's got your name on it.
They are not super affected. Never mind, they're actually super affected by all of that shit. Awesome hero's wit. Fuck yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Alright, let's just do this real quick. It'll give me... No! I did not want to do that. I wanted to just heal up a little bit before I continued. And again, I know I'm not using Fiorina's skill like everybody else wishes me to do, but I can't help it. This just works. It works. Alright, and just like go here and just like use a health item on her instead. She's gonna be perfectly fine as well. Alright, where is everything in here? Because now we have some more stuff when it comes to looming. And what was that? Ah! Actually, when I get a chance, I might have enough right now just to poof her up. Not really anything. I thought I had some. I thought I had some more. I did not have anything else. What is this? Following the exalted Hormust, order in the accordance with our Sebestos most sacred, most benevolent temper, we establish here as condolences for the naturalized barbarian soldiers, savages they may have been, but they were also warriors. With this secret treasure granted graciously, the warriors' bodies desires are satisfied that they may fight on with hundredth bravery. 100-fold bravery. 100th bravery. Some shit like that.
Can I have a cookie?
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests.
Okay. Oh, they look very they're dead. They're either hungry or dead. Either hungry or dead. Fuck it. Fuck it. Alright. Shit. Fuck. There we go. I just need that one. Okay, so we got that one. It's gonna make that. Then I can shove one into a seal's butthole, and then I can continue on with this storyline. You know, I gotta pee like a motherfucker right now as well. We got that guy right there. We have one over this way as well. We will figure it out. Alright, so then this one... right that way. Send this one on, which should get us to that location. And then I'm going to turn one here and turn one over this way. I'll probably have to come over here and then turn this one first and foremost. I can't. I'm gonna slap somebody upside the head, I swear to God. I never get a chance to do what I want to do. Alright, can you just hurry up, please?
It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers.
Game, please. I gotta continue, gotta do it again. Alright, so... let's do that, cook that. I could just say, do that. Son of a bitch. Like, it's a cool mini game feature, but like, it's kind of, I don't It's kind of lame-ish. I do know is I might as well go like. Oh wait, I have to do it. Okay. I see what I gotta do. Unless. Yeah. That's how you do it. Simple, easy. I know exactly what I'm doing. I kind of know what I'm doing, actually. I know. By the end of the night, maybe I can have one more pull. Probably not. Oh, well, that's nice.
This one's got your name on it.
Cool it.
This one's got your name.
I forgot. Right now, I was that. That's the problem. I'm an idiot because I was not thinking of putting, you know.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
I was not thinking about having this out. I kind of fucked that up. That was my bad. I would misplaced it. I was trying to do the bloom and I misdid it because I was stupid.
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down.
Okay.
Lumitwols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally
Do I have a treasure chest?
Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
Is there a surprise treasure chest in here? No? Damn. No, it's right there in front of me. Yeah. Before I continue on, I'm gonna go pee real quick, so give me just a moment. I gotta pee so badly. Bow, bow, bow.
Bow, 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 bow.
Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bilbo Baggins. Where were we? Yes.
I have to pee.
We can go this way. No, I cannot. I want to go that way, though. I do not want to go this way. Oh, pretty. Dang it. I wanna go. What if I don't wanna go the main way the game tells me to go? What if I wanna just go wherever I wanna go? That'd be nice.
That's strange. These don't look Grimoirian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Modescent.
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date. You really
Trust our adventurer's instincts. Okay, well, the traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro. Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off.
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling?
Possibly. I wouldn't know. I'm not an adventurer.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
There's several things I've already seen that I want to look at.
Years since I've last visited these rooms.
What?
It's exactly the way I remember it. Sadly, up above, on dry land, everything is changed.
Okay. What is happening?
The treasure of Remoria. That's what we used to call it. Modeste was right about its potential. It turned Gâteau de Bourg into a national sensation. Our limited stock of the substance meant that the gâteau could only be produced on a small scale. But this only drove up the popularity all the more. Modeste was right about that too. He predicted all of it. He was praised as a genius. While I, as the one person who'd ever disagreed with him, was labeled a talentless. Modeste tried his best to console me, but I knew better than anyone just how great the gulf was. Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by insert? I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created, or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be able to ask him with a smile on my face, how about we go on one more adventure, for old time's sake? Unfortunately, that day...
So it was Savelli. From the sounds of it.
I always thought it was just a legend.
So,
If it's true.
In that case,
Modeste died before.
The taste of Gâteau de Bourg has changed. Modeste was convinced of this, even though everyone swore they couldn't tell. Being the perfectionist that he was, he refused to accept even the slightest. But as he baked and taste tested over and over again, it was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on him. What had changed was not the gâteau. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And invigorates the spirit. In the short term, it offers people the ultimate gourmet experience. But in hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their bodies over the course of his many culinary experiments, Modeste exhausted the remaining supply of the treasure of Remoria. The finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Ever again.
Sounds about right.
Become estranged. I cannot be there to stop him. To offer some words of comfort.
Because that's not something that just would happen, and or doesn't just happen in the culinary world. That happens in a lot of different realms as well. Like, for example, like when it comes to, like, say, car audio, because I'm in the car audio business, you know, window tinting car audio, so I gotta know this. A lot of the times when you're freaking messing with subwoofers and you're doing competitions and you're the best in the world at what you do, and you have your head inside a car every single day and you're listening to decibels loud enough to blow eardrums out and cause permanent hearing damage, there's a point where in your life, after so many years, your hearing's never going to be the same. You're never going to be able to hear the same thing the way you used to hear it. You're not going to be able to hear the dBs anymore. Kind of like how he's not able to taste the food anymore. It's similar with other things, like when it comes to be fair, people taking drugs, at a certain point, you're not able to smell anymore. The snorting things and smelling certain things, you can ruin your senses of smell. You can ruin your senses of taste, your sense of hearing, your sense of vision by doing certain things. It's something that happens when it comes to people like them, people in my business, people in like gaming, some of the people who like put their face like this fucking close to the screen because that they have to count every single pixel on the screen when they're playing CS:GO. It's at a certain level and a certain kind of like exposure level, you're basically gonna be overexposed, and you'll never be able to enjoy that thing again. Like I said, with car audio, if my father has been in the car and has done car audio for about 30 years and has been in competitions from the mid late 90s all the way to about like 2009. For about like a good 10 to 15 year period, he was in car audio competitions all throughout the state of Florida and going to Vegas several times for like this massive the world championships for, car audio. I can tell you right now, he does not hear as well as he used to at all. You can definitely tell. And not just because he's, 60 now, but after being in that world, his sense of sound was dulled significantly because where his head was and what he was doing. He can't really enjoy normal music anymore because it's just not loud enough and not enough sound coming out of it. He's kind of broken in that sense. And it'd be the same thing as Modeste here. He used a stimulant that made everything pop and explode with flavor and gorgeous taste, kind of like a subwoofer just being pure thump and aggressive sound and power. It was so much that after so much time, the exposure just took away his sense of taste. And it's not just me saying that it could happen to anybody. He technically was doing an illegal drug and feeding people an illegal drug, but still.
He sent me his final letter.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something.
So, Modeste chose to end his own life. Also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure.
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. His was a tale of how even a genius could fail, and how much more devastating it is when it happens. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis from knowing the truth? Or maybe he wished for me to warn the public about the... But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from... What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by... I cannot let... I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his notes to remove the damning details, leaving mere fragments of our story behind. It may lead his family to suspect me of having a hand in his demise.
Interesting.
But if that's the price of destroying all evidence of my crimes, I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see his reputation in tatters. The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
So...
Huh? What's wrong? Didn't we say Savannah should be safe for now?
So we thought, but if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, they're...
Yeah, because she might be pissed off, and she might not even want to freaking keep Savannah safe. She might try to actually kill her because out of pure rage that the stuff is gone. Actually, no, there was something over this way that I saw in the corner at some point in time. Where is it? I don't know where. There it is. The barbarians who took are gradually losing part of. There's no cause for worry. The desire to break free from forms of flesh and blood is also the first steps to guide them toward accepting civilization. Apparently there's several of those around here that I was not paying attention to fully. So I've only read 2 of... Oh, a harp. I wish it would have done something when I hit it. That would have been cool. Hello? Hello? Oh no! Did she kill Sava?
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. Some fragments of his diary escaped your clutches, and we have held on to them for generations. But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without your help, but now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria is...
So she is a great-granddaughter of Modeste.
It's empty?
It doesn't look empty from here.
Monica? Oh, we were seconds too late.
Escoffier?
conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore. So he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred that remained.
This can't be happening. All that for it.
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you real.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
I was not expecting just the fucking black screen out at the moment. I was not expecting her to just shatter it. Oh,
To Lord Remus, you barbarian shall be slain.
Praetorian golems. Yes.
She's a nutcase, a liability to herself and everyone else.
Ow, ow, ow. Okay.
Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out.
Exterminate! This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it.
This one's got your name on it. Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Frost and Bodeliciousness. I want to take it out real quick. Oh no!
Why is this place still shaking? Either way, it's all her fault. Enough chit-chat. Let's get out of here.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, no, you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither. I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it's all worth it.
What the fuck is wrong with her? And bashed to the back of the head by Savannah. There we go.
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
We're out of time. We gotta go. Come on, Savannah. Just fucking run. Leave Monica to die. The end of Modest's line. It ends here, you know. His bloodline's gone after this, you know. Unless she somehow manages to escape, you know. She's about to fucking drown. Or be crushed to death. Savannah may kind of still be a bitch, but, you know, she's at least not evil. At least we can say that. She's a bitch, but not evil. There's a difference between being a bitch and being absolutely sadistic, evil prick. And and Monica was a sadistic, evil prick.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Traveler!
What did you expect us to do? Stay at...
We had to do something. Even though that something ended up being...
It was my fault. Escoffier had to leave. Come back, Escoffier.
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left, it just went in one ear and out the other?
Huh? Sorry.
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this job because of you. And you're not. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here if you...
Escoffier's right.
Things were pretty...
So we're gonna get an idiot sandwich?
That is at the end of the day.
No,
Well, about that, there's someone else here to see you, Chef.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Follow me.
I'm so sorry. But I'm...
Actually, I think I'm going to be just...
Huh?
Is he? Because he was scared.
And as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumaline.
Oh, well, that fucking... Okay. Sure. She's been drugging people this entire freaking time.
It can. A small dose might simply make a person more emotional. Whether that mean more fragile or...
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost your...
Yeah, because he was fucking drugged.
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty... Well, that's what
Man,
happens when
Monica
you
was
get
crazy,
someone
dude. She was a
to cling on to.
freaking crazy, psychotic, evil person.
more.
You mean... she poisoned meat?
Oh, so then...
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumaline. That stuff can only amplify what's already there. So tasty food will seem like the most delicious thing in the world, while food you don't particularly care for will become... So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior and apologize.
I will. I'm sorry.
Good, you
There's so
goddamn
many
idiot
questions
sandwich.
really bugging me. Why is it that no matter what I do, My gâteau de bourre never tastes the same as yours. Is it just...
It's because the heating element in your oven is broken, you silly goose.
How? What? What? It's because your heating element in your oven is broken, you silly goose. That's all. It's the only reason it's not been tasting as good as mine. Your oven is broken. It does not cook at all. You've been serving, barely cooked cake this entire time. What the fuck? That makes no... Can you explain more?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual temperature.
Hang on.
All the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem, which confused me at the time, but by this point, it's pretty obvious that Monica must have tampered with them.
So, a half-degree temperature change. Half a degree. For the same cooking time. Affected the flavor that much. Half a degree. Do you know how many people would notice a half a degree difference in cooking temperature on an item? If it was like a 10-degree difference, fuck yeah, you'd notice you'd start to notice, a difference, because you need a little bit more time to cook. It wouldn't cook properly. It'd take either a little bit longer or a little bit less. But a half a degree is all that it was, and it tastes noticeably different. And apparently Monica was able to tamper with every single oven in the restaurant. And only the gâteau was fucking... Only one dish was apparently fucked with, I guess.
I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off, since the issue affected both our teams. But of course...
No. I spent so long trying to find out where I was... It all comes back to one simple,
Oh, cut it out! Do you know how long I spent perfecting my gâteau de bourre? 3 years! 3 whole years! I know this dish inside out, but... And you've been head chef now for what?
Okay.
6 months? If that? You clearly have no idea how many kitchen failures I've had under my belt. Or just how long genius or not. Everyone makes mistakes. You're only a lousy chef if you don't face up to your Surely you haven't forgotten all that.
So...
So you got your mojo back now?
Yeah.
I'm just so confused on all that. That part makes no sense, but...
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
Okay.
But that was mostly Monica.
Right. And also... Does it...
No, so grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is happening...
Okay, good. Good. Get that done. Get that done and out of the way. Get it done and out of the way. Now I can actually just shut the fuck up, because this is where it's just gonna be like fully just animated. I don't have to do shit.
No more games, and no holding back.
Now everyone's just doing it. To be fair, this animation kind of style right here is the reason why I'm still surprised that it's taken them so long to even think to make a Genshin Impact anime. It would just freaking work. To be fair. Like, they have enough content to have, like, 5 to 20 seasons, 20 episodes long, and enough story and character building that they could make a massive expanding storyline over many seasons. Kind of like One Piece, you know? Kind of like Naruto, kind of like, you know, any of the big freaking long-running anime series. And to be fair, anime is not just Japanese anymore. Every country's starting to make anime now. Anime, air quote. South Korea is getting really, really popular now with anime. Like, look, Solo Leveling for one. China has several nice animes coming out right now. I think the new one right now where anyone can be a superhero if they believe hard enough. I think that one is coming out of China right now itself. That one is looking really good. So it makes sense that this game is finally getting one. I know it was rumored like a year or two ago, and then like they keep saying that they're gonna be making it or whatever, or they're working on it. I'm still waiting on whenever that's gonna like actually come out, and we're gonna have like a trailer for it.
Quite rightly too.
And to be fair, if they started right now, there's enough content that that the game could finish and have a completely finished ending, and then the anime could still, you know, keep going years after, you know, we finally get the ending of Genshin Impact. I kind of want it. It would be kind of cool. They could also change some things up, put more animation, like more budget into the animation, because you know that they're making fucking money off this game enough to be able to afford a couple seasons just from this game / other content for this game or another game or whatnot. And it's Hoyoverse. They have several gacha style games that are making much money.
Now, where were we? Yes. Do you have... I thought I had 2 reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course. But the other was that the Hotel de Bois had reached... So I decided to improve. Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Liyue. And in her, I saw so many new possibilities. She has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus, lizard tails. With her, nothing. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored. Case in point, remember those romantic...
What? Paimon did...
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting, and the other half...
Uh-oh. Paimon suddenly...
To be very honest, it's like she's kind of going from just being Gordon Ramsay to also being Chef Bourdain. Or, was it Bourdain? Because I know he's passed away, but he liked going around traveling and trying foods everywhere. Hang on, what was his name? Yeah, Anthony Bourdain, an American celebrity chef. But like I said, it's kind of like they kind of mixed Gordon Ramsay and Anthony Bourdain. Her signature dish is the same thing apparently as Ramsay, so they definitely took some like Ramsay-esque things from him, like the character design of the hair and the eyes, and you know, some of the fiery temper. She's British, but then also right here, it's adding a little bit of that Anthony Bourdain-esque love and wonder of food and wanting to go out and explore and try and learn of new food techniques, new foods and new cooking techniques and new ingredients that you can find out in the world.
Take this. It's a recipe for Petit Gâteau de Bourg, revised version. I tweaked it to suit your needs as...
All right!
Oh, of course. I've already promised Vanisham that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food...
You know, surely Monica, she practically dedicated her life...
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste's writings, the so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitoiles, better known to us as Lumily.
Huh?
Don't forget, it was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then. So and as for the loom, even if Savelli hadn't destroyed
That's also
it,
kind of like
I doubt it would be worth that much.
Coca-Cola using Kokana. You know?
So after all that,
I'm saying it like that because I don't know if I can say it any other way without you two being upset. Because originally, Coca-Cola had Kokana in it, and it was, you know, it was supposed to be a drug for medicinal purposes. And even after it became a soft drink, Coca-Cola had Kokana in it for a long time after, for like a good couple years, before they, you know, changed the recipe of Kokana. You know, it doesn't have any Kokana in it anymore, and it hasn't for about 100 years or more. But that's how things were. Even in the real world, even 100 years ago, they were putting things in foods, and high-end chefs were using ingredients that are frowned upon today. And even now, we're starting to ban food items that, you know, we've been using for a long time, that we thought were like safe and good use, because they came in at a different time. Like, look at any of the synthetic food dyes. Most nations already banned them, and now the U.S. is finally starting to ban them as well, which is insane. Look at the cooking oil we've been using for so many years, how bad it actually is for you. We shouldn't be using it. And sugar and sugar substitutes. How long we've been using sugar and sugar substitutes when we know they're bad as well. I'm just saying that that's actually realistic, and that actually makes sense the way they were mentioning that. It's just another drug, and yeah, we could barely even refine sugar. So desserts very much in their infancy. In the world of bland food, it's no wonder that the first thing that really excites people to see is supposed to took the world by storm. Yeah, it's how everything is.
how strange to say it, but Paimon almost feels sorry for Monica. She sacrificed it all only to get...
Hey! Huh? You just got back from that underwater... Did you see anything like this down there? Experts say it has immense artistic...
Wait! Isn't that the jar...
If only it was still in one piece.
The Leclerc chapter 1. Okay, I gotta see this. Oh shit, Messi got 2 goals and Suarez has 2 goals. Messi's on... If Messi gets a chance, he could have a hat trick. There's a chance for a hat trick. It'd be kind of sick. The match is almost over, but they came back. Like, Messi and Suarez came back after having like some really, really bad games with Inter Miami, and just like, you know, at home too, they're just like, yeah, we kind of have to like pick ourselves back up. We kind of been looking bad. And I'm kind of glad. So we got that. That's all good. I gotta heal up real quick. I wasn't thinking about any of that. But we finally got that part done, which is kind of nice, which is good. I wasn't, like I said, I was not expecting Monica to be actually the big bad of the thing, or being one of the grandchildren of Modeste, or ancestors of Modeste. I kind of wasn't expecting that. I got hiccups, son of a bitch. Ugh. Did he collect enough? Did not collect enough to be able to make one single wish tonight either. God dang it. I was hoping I could make one more wish tonight. That'd be kind of fucking sick, but you know, that's fine. Spent that much more, spent that. Complete domain challenges, only got 1. I still have time, I think, other than stories. I'm probably gonna do bosses, resin, and domain challenges this week, so I can continue going. Mountain raindrops, get Snow Riding Chronicles, don't really care. Complete the Act 8 performance of challenge in Imaginarium Theater. I have not done it. I'm gonna have to ask my friend Maz about that though. Gain 12 of 12 stars in Spiral Abyss. But I got my dailies done, which is fine. Everything else should be good. I don't know what else I'm gonna do now. I have a lot of other things I could do here. I got a lot of shit to do. I got a lot of story quests, which I can, again, can do those in the meantime while I'm also waiting for the next update in the storyline. Micklin, Masters of the Night Wind. Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh, yeah. This is the, okay, so that is the, how to get my name. Okay, so then I got that one. I can still do that one and then that one. Okay, so those will actually give me my names, which will then let me continue the Natlan story quest even more. Because I haven't finished that either. Which is a lot of extra stuff. But I have several things I gotta do still when it comes to storyline, unfinished comedy. I got a lot of things that I can do, and a lot of things that will give me prims and update materials and some other things, you know. We got that as well, which is weird. Like the members of Mason, I don't care. I'm already past that section anyways, but I got a lot of things I gotta do, and there's like a section of Fontaine that I need to get to on an island, I think that's all the way like over, I think over here. Yeah, Petrichor, and there's like a storyline quest that's over this way as well, I think, if I remember correctly. But I'm not gonna go do that tonight. Like I said, I'm probably gonna like get off now because it is 9:30 or 9:40, and I gotta go and do things like shower and then go to bed. So let me double check this real quick because I think I had a message right there, which is nothing. Okay, now I see what it is. Okay. So now with that, and now being tired and ready to go to bed, other than taking like a shower, because I'm stinky, dirty, stinky boy band. I'm gonna go. So with that, thank you for watching. If you like, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. Want to see more, subscribe, and all that nonsense and bullshit. I will be back probably Friday. I'm probably not gonna be on tomorrow night because
Isn't there anything else more interesting?
every time I do the outro, Fiorina, every single time, every goddamn time, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. It's every time I do the outro, she does every fucking time. Okay. I probably will be back Friday night. I don't think I'm going to be streaming Thursday night. I should probably stream tomorrow night because obviously I didn't stream Monday or Tuesday because Memorial Day and exhausted on Tuesday. But I'll probably be back Friday and then Saturday night with the Drunk series where we're currently playing the Great Circle at the moment and kind of having fun. And then last week I was scared out of my mind for most of the stream, and to be fair, I didn't get really intoxicated because I was scared and running for my life several times in the game because it was just going up against monsters that just did not want to freaking die and being in pitch black, and I'm scared of the dark, so it did not work. And plus I had to turn off my lights to be able to see anything because it was that dark in there, so I got even more scared running away from the monsters. I'm just saying. But with that, thank you again, and I will hopefully see you next time. Maybe, possibly. Say goodbye, Gary.